I need some good news.
I have some good news.
Turn that frown upside down.
That'll make you smile.
Let's get to some good news.
Now, here's the good news.
In these days of chaos and insanity, we could all use a little good news. Let's look on the bright side with Mike Waters on 105.7 KOKZ.
And a great bright side this morning, presented by Brainerd Roofing and Construction and sponsored by Wallen Collision Center. So I'm pretty sure we all know the name Willie, right? From Willie Ray's Q Shack and all the great things that he did right after the derecho hit here in Iowa. So he's been helping out his own community, and above and beyond, he's been helping out other communities. They went to Texas at one point, and I know they're going to Louisiana to help next week. And I've got Trucker Trevor here, who is a member of Willie's team, to give us a bit of an update on the good things Willie has been doing.
We're going to head to Louisiana and feed people in need, and the line's been down there working, and we're going to take off like Sunday or Monday and be down there for a week or better. Just curious if you knew much about it or if you could say anything about it.
Oh, I absolutely know about Willie Ray and what he's been doing and feeding the people. I know it started with the derecho. He got out there and he was feeding hungry people, and he was awesome just for doing that. I think he even made some national news with that, and rightly so. But now you guys have been traveling from place to place, right? How are you raising money somehow to get everywhere and give away the food, or how are you doing it?
Well, he's got a Venmo account, and he takes contributions. Like when we went to Texas, it was funded mainly by people's donations, and we went down there, and then we went to Dallas and then Houston, and we fed thousands people for about a week. But now we're going to go to Louisiana, to the Numa area that's really hard to get, and try and feed as many people as we can.
Oh, that is awesome. So you're going to Louisiana to help the Hurricane Ida victims.
Yeah, exactly.
So how is it you prepare to get to one of the places? You know, do you call ahead? Do you find a spot to be? How does that work?
He's going to bring his food truck, his grill, his smoker. I'm going to pull his smoker. I pulled his smoker to Texas, and we hook up with kind of a local organization. Like we hooked up with a radio station in Houston, at a church, and we kind of get some help in the local area to help us find a place to set up and get going. But
yeah,
this one's going to be kind of rough.
Oh, it is.
No electricity down there, and I don't know what we're going to do. We might have to sleep in our trucks, tents, and whatever. But we're just going to go down and feed as many people as we can.
So you feed these devastated people in this devastated area, and you give it all away for free.
Yeah, it's all free.
Well, I've certainly followed along with what Willie Ray and you and everybody's been doing, and I think you guys are just awesome.
Well, I think that's what Willie started. I'm just a helper. I volunteered for the Texas deal. I'm a truck driver out of Iowa City. I drive for a Hawkeye Ready Mix, and I was on layoff. I had time. Now, like this time, I'm just going to have to take unpaid leave of absence. My boss is going to let me go, and
wow.
I'm going to lose a week's worth of pay, but that's okay. It's just something I want to do. I kind of help with his travel plans, Willie, trying to get this all set up.
When you just say, I'm just a volunteer, you're taking a week off from trucking, losing that money to help Willie. I know Willie is the face and the name, but I would have to think it'd be tough for him if he didn't have volunteers like you willing to take a week off, unpaid. I wouldn't just call you a volunteer.
Yeah, but, it takes people helping people to get through it, so.
Yeah, well said.
Just remember me as Trevor the Trucker. You got Todd the Trucker, but I'm Trevor the Trucker.
I'll call you Trucker Trevor.
There you go, Trucker Trevor. But anyway.
Well, Trevor, I thank you so much for what you do. I mean, so selfless, so generous. And if you could, when you have time, keep me up to date on the great things you guys are doing, because I would love to just be in the loop a little bit.
Yeah, I can keep you updated, whatever. Yeah, he is extremely busy.
Oh, I know.
He needs a personal assistant badly because he's trying to juggle so much.
I can't even imagine. Who knows? Maybe we can find a personal assistant for Willie Ray right here, right now.
There you go. Hey, I appreciate the time talking with you. I know you're a busy man, too, and I love your show, and I'll maybe update you when I can. And I said, Trucker Trevor, I'll be back in touch with you.
Thanks, Trucker Trevor, and thanks for bringing a bright side to this rainy day. Presented by Brainerd Roofing and Construction, with locations in North Liberty and Farmersburg. When you call, they'll be there. 319-430-3225, and sponsored by Wallen Collision Center on Highway 151 in Fairfax. Wallen Collision Center, where quality is their priority.
The Waters Wake Up Call.
Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 10.
105.7 KOKZ.